FAA continues its investigation to determine who's responsible for the corrupted file caused a flight safety system outage Wednesday. Meantime, expect more delays today. Just checked 2 cancellations, 3 delays at JAX. To say that air travelers are frustrated, my, that would be an understatement. Joining me on the morning show, travel expert Katy Nastro. Hey, good morning, Katy.
Hi, how are you?
Great. So yesterday's breakdown left flyers not only frustrated but confused and stranded, and after the holidays and dealing with the airlines and getting nowhere fast, now they feel like they have little recourse. What advice do you have for travelers?
Sure. So I think first and foremost, you should know that you are entitled to get to your destination in a timely manner as possible by the airline. So if you're delayed and say miss your connection, you are entitled to get rebooked on a new flight on that route. End of story, period. But with this certain instance, it was an uncontrollable scenario. So that means it was out of the airline's control, all of the airline's control. So in that type of circumstance, it's really up to the airline's discretion whether or not they would reimburse you for travel-related fees associated with your new itinerary or whatnot. For example, like a hotel stay, if you had to stay overnight. But what good news that I love to report on is that airlines are all banded together and are understanding that this was another just unfortunate event. And so they're waiving change fees and offering refunds to passengers that were anyone that was affected from the system outage yesterday. But, by law, you are guaranteed a full cash refund or a rebooked flight. So if this should happen in the future, know your rights. Typically for a basic economy ticket, when we're talking about changes, you are responsible for paying a change fee as well as a fare difference, but because of these waivers due to the outage, you will not having to be paying for that. So those are just 2 facts to just remember.
And look, the economy's lousy right now. People invest hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in a flight. And with things in such disarray, they wonder when the next meltdown is coming. They miss a flight. The travel plans become chaotic. Missed hotel reservations, cruises, and more. How do they effectively pick up the pieces?
Sure. And you're probably thinking, oh, I should get traveler insurance because that's just going to fix everything. But I think before you invest in travel insurance, you should know, again, under federal law, that you're protected to get a full cash refund or rebooked on a new flight. And again, the airline is obligated to get you there, as well as the credit card that you used also has reimbursement for travel expenditures that you might encounter. So there's travel protections built in, and it takes not even a moment to just go to Google, type in your credit card, and figure out what you're covered for. In the case of missing a cruise because your flight was canceled or significantly delayed, that would be a scenario where, yes, maybe I consider purchasing travel insurance, but always read the fine print of what it actually covers, because a lot of the times it doesn't actually cover the things that you were hoping it does, and you do need to be aware of that.
All right, so we know that we are due certain compensation, but we're seeing with Southwest promises, 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 and sometimes collecting can be a problem.
Sure. I mean, with Southwest, so many people were affected. So, of course, that is going to take some time. But because this was such a public event and it affected so many people during such a peak time period when travelers were looking to get home to loved ones, all eyes are on the airline. And even the DOT has stated that they are expecting Southwest to make good on their reimbursements within 60 days. Whether or not that happens, we shall see. But at least there is, a formal pressure being put out there, and so people can use that to their advantage. They are the in the right here, so they definitely need to be following up, and by law are guaranteed that the right to a refund, as well as any other promises that were made. Typically, if this should happen in the future, and you do opt for that full cash refund, it should take 7 to 10 business days, and if it does take longer, you need to follow up, and then also you can file a claim with the DOT. So just know that you are required and you are owed that money if you choose to take it. But following up is essential.
Right. And you mentioned that each airline has its own rules as to what compensation they'll give. The DOT has a website that outlines airline by airline what they'll give you. Katy, thanks so much for spending some time with us. I appreciate it.
Take care. Thank you.
We'll be right back.